All right. What's up, everybody? We were getting warmed up there with a little after time in honor of our guest, Sarah, today. This is my first stream back in like 2 weeks, I believe, because as some people are saying in the chat, I was in Canada last weekend, so I couldn't do a stream. I was playing a music festival with all three of my bands. It was a lot of fun. Chad was there, as you saw. He got sick. I did not. Not COVID though, thankfully. So he might just make it. Uh, cool. So today's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm playing a brand new commander deck that I built, and actually, half the cards arrived when I was in Canada. I played some games yesterday with it, so I'm excited to see how it goes. In just a moment, we're gonna get Sarah Wolf on the chat with us and talk a little bit about her bands, all that. But right now, as I shuffle my deck, I want to get us started, and we're going to kind of watch a video as we do. So how many people in the chat are actually here already fans of Sarah and AfterTime and familiar? Oh yeah, did you catch the stream? It was fun, man. It was a good time. I managed to get one Magic game in over the weekend that I had to actually scoop because I had to go do stuff. So I couldn't even play a full game. Well, actually, that's not true. We played a lot of games in the hotel room. So I should say I got to play one game with some people at the festival. We went to this little pub and played a game, but the turns were taking so long, which is fine, you know. But I had to end up scooping. Because Into Eternity was about to play, and I did not want to miss that, especially because they brought Cam Pipes up from 3 Inches of Blood and played Destroy the Orcs, and it was incredible. So probably my highlight. Well, my highlight outside of like my bands for the festival. So we're gonna jump into a video here. I'm gonna play the latest single from AfterTime. This song is called Infinite Legacy. I don't know if Sarah's here in the chat or she's just waiting for me to call her, but if she wants to jump in and give a little info, we'll talk about the song afterwards. But let's check it out, guys. Infinite Legacy. Hazel Newts, what up? That works. Yeah. Do we have other AfterTime members in here? Sweet. Yeah, I'm really digging this video. This is like right up my alley. Yes, we have. We'll get into that when I chat with Sarah. I'm very entranced by this video. Oh, is there more? We'll watch the credits. Gotta watch credits on my stream. Awesome. Man, that was really cool. I love those kind of animation videos like that. And I'm really big on, ancient ancestry and stuff like that. But let's get Sarah up in here to talk about it with us. So I'm going to give her a call. When I figure out how to do this. Lead guitar and bus driver. All right. All right, getting Sarah up here.
Hello.
Sarah.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Oh,
You're sideways.
hang on.
I was trying to go here. I think you can hear me now. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, I hear two of you. Mute yourself.
How's this?
I think that's
Is this better?
Yes. There we go.
Okay. I was trying to go widescreen because I thought that was the format for the Twitch page. My bad. Hi.
No worries. I can kind of move you where I need you. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. How you doing, Sarah? We just, I know you probably saw. We just watched your newest single, Infinite Legacy.
Yeah, I'm doing great. It's been a great day so far.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Only getting better.
I'm excited to sling some magic with you. I think we only got to play one game together at Mad with Power.
Yeah, if that. It was like half a game.
Right. Yeah. It's all right. It was busy for all of us, but let's talk about the present. That video was really cool. I love, as I was saying, those kind of animation videos like that. So that is the newest single. It says it's on EP, right? Yep. I think if I go to it, all I see is the one song, though. Am I mistaken? Oh, there's more. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So the EP is also called Infinite Legacy.
That's okay.
And there were a couple of new tracks, a couple of redone tracks, and then a instrumental medley of kind of all the main themes from our previous full-length album, which this EP was it served as an epilogue to the story of the full-length album.
Which was The Farthest Shore, right?
The Farthest Shore, yep.
Yeah, which we'll talk about too. Yeah, that's fantastic. One thing I want to ask, just the musician in me, and I noticed this too on Farthest Shore, the production is just great. If I remember, did you guys go with Joost? How do you say his name?
Joost. Yes. Joost van den Broek.
What's funny is I was listening to the Star One Live on Earth on my drive home from Reno yesterday, and Russell Allen introduced him, And even then, I was like, I've been saying his name wrong this whole time, and I still said it wrong. I think it's just because I've been saying it wrong for so long. It's going to be
Yeah,
very
it's those
hard.
European names.
Yep, very hard to break it. But he's amazing. And he did a great job with this. But how'd the process go with you all in America and him in Europe? Where did you guys record your parts?
They were recorded in a couple different places. The drums were done at the Pearl recording studio in, I believe it's technically St. Paul. And the vocals were recorded in Rochester, Minnesota at our guy that we've done our vocals with for pretty much all of our releases. His name is Andy. And he does really, really great work. And then the guitars and bass were all done in-house.
Yeah, nice.
So it was
we do the
kind
same.
of a mixed effort.
Yep. Yeah, having the ability to do your guitars at home is very nice. I assume, do you guys do just all DI reamp later kind of thing? Or
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. We found that works the best.
It's beautiful. I love it. You don't have to settle on anything, and then you can just find that great sound. But no, great job. The production sounds good. Like I said, it's probably the musician in me, but that's one thing that sticks out when I hear a new album, like right away, is that production's slamming. But this sounds good. That song sounds good. So I know you mentioned in the chat, but give us again a little background on, and then actually, if you want, we can segue this into Farthest Shore, because I wanted to ask you about that album, because I know that's a concept album, right?
Yeah.
And you and I have talked about it. So tell us about Infinite Legacy, the concept behind it, and then segue us into the concept of the Farthest Shore, if you don't mind.
Sure. So the track Infinite Legacy, like I said in the chat, is a love letter to the history of mankind. Many of us in the band were big history geeks and science geeks, and so that was a nice topic to kind of draw inspiration from. And we wanted to tell the story of, from the time man first discovered fire all the way up through, in the time frame of the Farthest Shore, it's roughly like the 1600s or so, when everybody was crossing the ocean to find the new world, kind of that general era, and just all the things that mankind has accomplished in the time between those 2 points in history, and how as a race we've always chased knowledge, chased the next thing to learn, and then whatever we've learned in our lifetime, we always pass on to the next generation to take that and take us even further. And we obviously had the visuals of the video kind of match that, with starting with the cavemen. They made fire, they domesticated animals, they discovered metals and metalworking, all the way up through the Renaissance and the new era and the Age of Discovery. So it was a really fun project to work on, and a lot of, I believe the primary music credits are given to Brad Sturgis, who does a great deal of our writing in the band. He's also our rhythm guitarist and occasional growler.
Good guy.
And then I did most of the lyrics on this one.
Okay. So does that imply in the past you haven't, or people just did a little bit
Trades
this time?
off sometimes. It usually winds up either being Brad, myself, or Chris writing the lyrics, or sometimes we'll collaborate on a song. Where our general songwriting structure within the band is very collaborative. We like to bounce ideas off of each other, and I think that helps keep it to have our music have a consistent sound that still sounds like AfterTime, whether it's a Chris song or a Brad song or a me song.
Right. Are there any songs that you yourself have written completely 100%?
I did not contribute anything like that to the Farthest Shore or Infinite Legacy, but I am working on a couple ideas. We're neck deep in the writing phase for AfterTime 2, and I do have a couple ideas I'm hoping to get on the table for this one.
Okay. So
yeah.
I don't know if you can say anything yet, but will you kind of continue this Farthest Shore story and go into even more modern times, or are you guys moving on to a new thing?
We're going in a different direction for this one.
Okay.
It's not looking like a full concept album like the Farthest Shore was, but there is kind of a general overarching theme to it.
Cool.
I think that's about all I can say at this point.
That's fine.
We're
Yeah,
hoping
yeah.
for a release next year.
Sweet. I look forward to it, man. And then this will also answer someone's chat or someone's question in the chat. But the way we met is when Dire Peril was on tour with Sirenia. And
That's right. Yeah.
Where did we play again?
That was at a place called Lee's Liquor Lounge, which
Yeah.
sounds like the fanciest, nicest venue you probably could have ever played. Which actually has since shut down, unfortunately. It was
Oh,
a
man.
pre-COVID casualty.
It was
But
oddly.
yeah, that was in Minneapolis.
It was an interesting venue, just the stage setup and.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this downstairs area. It was an interesting place. But yeah, so that's where we met. We played that show together. You guys opened for the tour. So it's funny. The only band of mine you've actually played with is Dire Peril. Both times.
Yeah, even
So-
though I we heard Dire Peril that night, and then you gave me, and I think you also gave Brad, a copy of the first Helion Prime CD,
Right.
and I still binge listen to that. That's like one of the few albums I rank as like a perfect album.
Oh, well, thank you. It's funny because in theory, it's like Prime and AfterTime. That feels like the bands that should be doing show. It's more in theme together. Peril's more of the thrashy, James Hetfield style riffage kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
but yeah, so it's just funny that the two times we played together was Dire Peril, but that's all right. Someday.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
And maybe we'll play with Planeswalker too.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Maybe by then I'll have a new project. You just never know. Cool. So I'm gonna ask just a few more things that I like to ask, and then we'll get into the game. But so one thing I'm always curious about the band name AfterTime. Where did you guys come up with that? Why that?
So that was that name was brought up with words. Brad and Chris came up with that title. That was already a thing before I had joined the band. And honestly, it was kind of a pretty straightforward story that you've probably heard from a number of other bands where they were flipping through, the dictionary and some other websites that, would kind of mash two words together. And after looking at a few different examples, the one they kept coming back to was after time, which if you look up the actual definition of it, it means a time for the future. And it's just kind of always stuck. And I love the name. I think it's perfect.
I like it, and I think it definitely fits the kind of running concepts you guys have, with traveling through time or not traveling through, but you know what I mean? Like how, like the newest song, Infinite Legacy, just talking about the past to the present kind of stuff. So it really works with all that.
There's an adventurous quality to it.
Yeah, exactly. Words, right? But, and then one question, I am surprised I never thought to ask this until now to my guest, but what got you into Magic?
My husband, actually.
Okay.
I had never played. I'd barely even ever heard of it until I met him, and he's been playing Magic practically since it's been a thing. He doesn't own any alpha cards or beta cards, no Black Lotuses in our vault, but
Me neither.
he's been playing since I think the first Kamigawa. It was a long time ago, and he played it all throughout high school and college, and it's something he's always had a big interest in. He has a huge commander cube that he's accumulated over time, and so when we were first starting dating, he was already opening up my world to like the world of comics, and we would watch a bunch of anime together, and so this was kind of another new thing he could kind of teach me about, and as a result also learn about him a little bit more through that. And so he helped me build my angel deck that I'll be playing today. And nice. I don't play as much as he does, but I understand it enough, and I do enjoy the occasional game. And right. I think it's a very intellectual practice for brain and problem solving and remembering things, all kinds of little details. So yeah, it's a fun game.
My basis for Peril and Planeswalker Chelsea is getting into Magic, and I was playing one of my decks last night, Yarick the Desecrated, and he's all about just triggers. She's like, how do you remember all this? It's like you just get good at going down the stack,
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, so And even then, sometimes I miss things. Like it happens almost every game where you miss a trigger because, like you said, just
just trying to keep track of,
trying to keep track of
especially if
everything.
you've got 4, 5, 6 different players. It's a lot.
I'm definitely that player.
I love the art too. Like that, I think
Yes.
is my favorite thing about the game is all of the amazing artwork and the lore that goes into every set. That's what really gets me interested.
I was just gonna say what hooked me was the lore. Like I started playing it, and I was like, "Oh, this is fun." And then I learned, oh, there's lore behind these cards, and then I kind of got into that, and that's where I was like, oh, okay, I'm into this, because it's like the cards meant more to. Even if like when you build a deck, you're not building around a lore most of the time. I'm sure someone has, but like, but when I can like look at a card, I'm like, ooh, I get the reference of this card. It just makes it more exciting, And so
yeah, it makes even the common cards interesting because it's like, oh, this is just a 2/1 white soldier, but like now this is a soldier that like patrols the streets of Ravnica, and he might see some some experiment explode in the street next over, and it's like it's a lot of world building.
So even though the card itself says like target creature gets -1 damage, so it's like not that big of a. The card itself is like but the lore, it's like and obviously it's what stuck me, and now I have a Magic the Gathering themed band. So
yes, you do.
I would say I like the lore. All right, we're gonna jump into a new video as we kind of transition to Spell Table, but before we do that, just real quick, how did you kind of end up here? And what I mean is with music, like the steps that led you to being Sarah of AfterTime, when you were younger, like what was the moment where you're like, I want to do music,
Well, it was not a straight path. It was a winding path, but it started, music has been an aspect of my life for as long as I've been alive, pretty much. Both of my parents play instruments. My grandma was a huge influence as a child. As soon as I could sit up on my own as a baby, she had me at her piano. So I always knew I was going to do something with music. And so I pursued choir and band and theater stuff all through school. I joined an honors choir. I knew I loved to sing. And then as I got older and, the reality of life starts to set in, I'm like, well, how do I actually make like this a career? Like, how do I actually be a singer like professionally? And I had no clue, and I didn't think I was good enough because, of course, in middle school, you never think you're good enough. And my other big passion was video games and video game music. And so for pretty much all through high school, I was kind of taking things in more of that direction where I would write music at my piano. I have a Clavinova keyboard that has a bunch of different samples built into it and multi-track recording. And so I would use that for my songwriting, and I would write things like, oh, this is going to be a character theme, or this is going to be the battle theme, or, things like that. And once I graduated from high school, I took a certificate course through the Berklee College of Music, which was specifically designed for composing and arranging video game music.
That's really cool.
And
I didn't actually know that.
It was really cool, and I learned a lot, but I was also extremely overwhelmed because I had always written on my piano. I didn't know about DAWs or virtual instruments or anything to do with the production side of things. I didn't know what EQing or compression or anything like that was. And you kind of went into this course and they kind of assumed you had that baseline knowledge. And I still don't know how I passed those classes, but it kind of served as a wake-up call that, well, maybe, video game music in the industry now is not what it was 15 years ago when, we still had all those retro consoles, and the composer pretty much only needed to compose the music, and then the coders would code it into the game,
Right.
And so at that point, I was kind of lost. I was like, well, what direction do I take now? This door seems to have closed now. And right around that time is when I got a message from Brad on Facebook that said, hey, we're a metal band and we're looking for a vocalist. Do you want to come talk?
Nice.
And I took a chance on it, and it was the best decision I ever made.
No, hell yeah. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. We're going to play Reflection So you mentioned to me this is a re-recording. So do you want to talk about that a little bit before I play it?
Yeah, the original Reflection, which is a ballad piece, was originally released on our EP called World We've Lost, which was meant to be the lead single EP from The Farthest Shore, but there ended up being quite a big gap of time between the two releases. And we had already started working with a new orchestrator and really refining our sound as we were working on the actual Farthest Shore album. So when it came time to release the follow-up EP, Infinite Legacy, we knew that that song, Reflection, as well as the track Forge Your Destiny, which was also on the World We've Lost EP, they were going to get a facelift. And they were going to have a slightly more polished tone. We tweaked some chords. I had already gotten a lot more experience in recording, so I was able to deliver a better vocal performance. And now honestly, I like both versions equally well. And it's kind of been interesting to see how the fans have reacted because as far as our live shows go, Reflection has always been a fan favorite.
Nice.
And so we weren't really sure what they would think of the new version, but it seems to be kind of split between people who kind of prefer the original versus the new one. And it's not really in a, fans fighting each other kind of way. It's just a personal preference.
Right. Very cool. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and listen and watch that now. And then Sarah, I'll see you over at Spell Table. Remember, if you can, keep this on. So we'll have you, so we can still chat with you during the game. But I'll see you on the table, man. All
Sounds good.
Sweet. All right, everybody, let's listen to Reflection. All right. I personally am a sucker for ballads, so I very much enjoyed that. Let me just get my spell table here set up. Okay. All right. So let's see. Go ahead and you guys can unmute yourselves now on spell table.
Boop, boop.
Hey, what's up?
There we go.
All right, here we go. So,
Howdy, howdy.
so who you haven't met yet, stream is my friend Chloe. She will be the third in our game. If you want to say hello.
Howdy, how's it going?
Yeah. Thanks for doing this. I know you got some D&D later, so I appreciate you taking the
Yeah.
time. Man, it's just a
Oh,
busy day for you today.
yeah, of course. I was up till, 5 a.m. this morning, too.
Oh, wow.
Fun day.
Yeah. Now, she's on the East Coast, so it is a little later.
Yeah.
And then what time is it for you, Sarah?
It's like afternoon. It's 2:30.
So we're all in different time zones. I love it.
Yeah.
Earliest for me. So, yeah, let's go down real quick and we'll all talk about what we're playing. So I am playing my new commander, Kogla the Titan Ape. He is a 3 with 3 green, so 6 total. 7/6. When Kogla the Titan Ape enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Whenever Kogla attacks, destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. And for 1 and a green, I can return target human you control to its owner's hand. Kogla gains indestructible until end of turn. So I'm just going to go down my list here. So Chloe, what are you playing?
I am playing Queza, Augur of Agonies. She is from the new Streets of New Capernia set. She
Nice.
is 1 white, blue, black, and whenever you draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. She's a 3/4 and she's very basic but very powerful.
The target opponent one, I feel like that's a good way to like make someone so salty. If you just
I
keep,
know,
keep targeting one
it's-
person.
It gets a little political.
Exactly. Yep.
My favorite way to play Magic.
Right. And then what are you playing, Sarah?
Well, I've got my oversized Avacyn, Angel of Hope. She is 3 white and 5 uncolored to play. She is an 8/8 with flying and vigilance, and most importantly, she makes all of my permanents indestructible.
Ooh.
My whole deck is literally
Fun.
a fight deck. So that pretty much shuts me down. So, Chloe, I hope you got some answers for that.
These are 3 different decks, because my deck doesn't like to fight at all. My deck
Right.
just likes to draw a bunch of cards.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I like to build my pillar fort and hide behind it.
Yep. So
Yes.
we'll see how this goes. Okay. So 2 things I do, Sarah, since you are the musical guest. 1, I usually play some music in the background while we're playing the game, and I let I let you choose who we get to listen to in the background. So
Ooh,
whoever
didn't
you want to
expect this.
play, I'm gonna put on here. Yeah.
Gosh, let's throw on some. I wasn't prepared. I'll go with my default Nightwish. They're
Alright.
my favorite band.
No one's ever prepared. Yeah. Which album?
My favorite one is Imaginarum, so we could rock some Imaginarum.
Hey, you know what? That's cool. No one ever says that, so I
Really?
I appreciate that. It's-
Floor might be my favorite vocalist of theirs, but Imaginarum is like the most cinematic, and the movie is amazing. And
Yep.
I could go on for an hour about that alone.
Oh yeah. No, Floor is definitely my favorite too. But I love the album. Let me find it here. Man, there's so many
Have
versions.
you guys already
There's-
drawn your cards?
I have, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There's the score
I
version,
had to
the
go down to 5.
tour edition. Is there just a regular? There we go. Okay, make sure it's working. Awesome. Okay, and then Sarah, as the guest, you get to choose to either go first or last. I know some deck strategies like to go last, so that's why I leave the choice up to you.
With this deck, I better go first. So
Okay.
I will play a plains and pass my turn.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, so
Oh.
the order will go. Yeah, let's see. So Sarah, myself, and then Chloe.
Yes.
And then real quick, before we start, for those in the chat, if you see that I got these little some stuff on the side here. So for the ones playing with me, if you're unfamiliar, this is a thing that I do. We do this enchantment dice lock. So anyone can donate any amounts to the Twitch, literally 25 cents, whatever. And I have to roll 2 6-sided die, and whatever that lands on, an enchantment will appear during our game, and this happens at instant speed. And
boy.
the enchantment can either be good for us or bad for us, and so it can really alter the game. If someone donates 40 or more, then I roll for a Planeswalker's ultimate, and they get to choose who gets it. And again, that can be really good or bad. So if someone does that, we'll have to, like, again, it's like instant speed, so we'll pause and I'll roll that dice and we'll see what kind of trouble we get into. But
That's fun.
until then, hold on, I gotta fix something real quick. But until then, we'll just play as normal. So
Sounds
Sarah
fun.
played her land, so I'm gonna go to my turn. By the way, when you're done with your turn, you can just hit the space bar and it'll go to the next person. So
Do I need to hit it then, or did you already?
I already did it for you. Did you draw for turn, by
Okay.
the way?
What?
Did you draw for turn?
When you go first, you don't draw, do you?
In multiplayer, you do.
Oh.
Yeah, draw
okay.
that.
See,
draw
I'm
that
rusty.
card. It's okay.
I drew it.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb. I still haven't fixed my lighting. I'm sorry. I do want to fix this real quick, though. So an Ancient Tomb, it is a land that taps for 2 mana, 2 colorless mana, but by doing so, it deals 2 damage to me. So I am going to tap it to play Endless Atlas, where I can pay 2, tap it, and draw a card. Activate this ability only if you control 3 or more lands with the same name. So I'll take 2 damage. I'm already losing, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I will draw for turn. I will play an island and pass.
Ooh, that is a beautiful island.
Yeah, that's
It's
that new
Is that
fun.
stuff.
also from the new Kamigawa set?
Yep.
Yeah, it's from the Kamigawa set.
That's so cool. All right, I will draw.
So
I will play
we got
another
open blue. Look out.
plains.
No.
Blue sleeves, but it's a white deck.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Chloe.
Yeah.
I
One
will
more
pass my
spell when you're
turn.
Okay. All right. I will untap. Draw. I will play a snow-covered forest.
Ooh.
Yeah. And with that 3 mana, I'll do nothing.
Oh,
Not
You'll
ramping
pass?
in a green deck. I'm sad.
oh, that's the big Sage.
Yep.
So, I will play my own snow-covered plains.
Wow.
I'll tap 2 to play a Jace's Erasure. Whenever you draw a card, you may have target player put the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard.
What permanent is that?
It's an enchantment, Jace's
Okay.
Erasure.
All right.
And that will be turn.
All right, I will draw and play a plains for turn. I'm very particular. They have to line up. I will tap 2, and I'll bring out Sarah Avenger, which is an
Ooh.
angel creature, 3/3. Just kidding. I read the card. Can't play her yet because this is only my 3rd turn of the game. I'm off to a great start.
It's okay.
With that, I will pass my turn.
All right. Untap, draw. I'm going to put down another snow-covered island. I'm going to tap for 4, take 2 damage, and play. Where are you at? Drum Hunter. It's a 2/2. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 5 or greater, you may draw a card, and it can tap for a colorless mana. Pass.
All right, I will untap and draw. I'm gonna play an Orzhov Ballistica, bouncing my planes back to my hand to play it. It comes in tapped and taps for a white and a black, and I'll pass.
That enchantment you
Choosing
played?
not to. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna choose not to.
Oh, that's nice.
That's so kind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or is it?
I don't know. Yeah, now I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
All right, so you've ended your turn?
Oh,
yes.
Yep. Hold on now.
Uh-oh.
I knew it'd be Chad. We just got our first donation, so.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, where are my 6-sided dice? Hold on. There's some in here.
The fun begins.
Yep. Chad did this last game. He just chaos.
Oh, Chad.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. Oh, let me go to my screen real quick. We'll roll. See what we get. So 10. Oh, I kind of forgot what some of these do.
Painful Quandary.
Oh, if I remember, this one
Run that
sucks.
one. I
So
remember that card.
yeah. Painful. Yeah, this one's not good. I remember.
Oh, boy.
Chad, look it up for us, buddy. That's gonna be your job this game. So we got Painful Quandary. Forgot what this one does.
Well, it sounds painful.
Yeah.
Oh. So, Painful Quandary is whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless he or she discards a card.
That's right.
Ooh.
So,
Yikes.
So that's now in play for the rest of the game.
well, unless so, there's 2 ways it can go away. If someone donates again and I roll 10 again, it gets turned off. Or if I roll 2, then it resets all the enchantments and they all go away.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, that's there for the game. Yes. So, surprise.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, with that, Sarah, go ahead and take your turn.
Well, I guess I'm drawing a card.
Oh, that's right. And Chad reminded us that's why this one sucks. I might take this one out. This one's too mean. Because remember, we all have that enchantment, so that's going to apply twice.
Oh, I see.
So-
That's unless you discard.
But you have to discard 2
So-
cards. Yeah, fun times, right?
Wild.
Well, okay. Let me play some stuff here first.
Sarah's like,
Why couldn't it have been Sunburn's Invocation?
see,
I'm
I
gonna-
put good ones in, yeah.
I'll tap 1 and bring out Soul Warden, who's a 1/1 human cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I'll gain 1 life.
There, you got to get that
So
alive.
maybe I can survive this. And having done that, I will now tap 2 white and bring out that Sarah Avenger, because it is now no longer my 3rd turn. She has flying and vigilance.
So before you
And-
played that one, though, the Painful Quandaries would have triggered. So you got to decide if you're going to take 10 life from your first spell or discard 2 cards.
I'm gonna take 10 life.
Woo!
As crazy as it sounds. I know it's ballsy.
Oh, and Sarah, also
I'll-
on spell table, if
I-
you look
Yep,
next
I
to.
see it.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
I'll do double duty. So that triggers, and then Soul Warden would trigger.
Yep. And same
Correct?
thing. Yep.
Okay.
So if someone wants to donate, so we can hopefully get rid of this.
That would be super great. With that, I will end.
So you got to do it again for that last spell, though.
Oh, it's each spell.
Each spell. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's brutal.
Sorry, I'm getting up to speed here. This time I'll discard.
Okay.
Um,
I'm sorry, guys. I know. What have what have I done?
So
pick-
brutal.
this one and
This happened last game, and my friend was playing a graveyard deck, so he was stoked. He was just like, "Yeah, I'll discard." Like, so sometimes it could be good, right?
I should have played my chainer deck.
Do you want me to list what I've discarded, or I don't really have anything to get graveyard back?
I'm not. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a land.
Oh, pretty Bosuju.
You know. Now I'm deciding what I want to do. See, it screws me too.
You're no longer losing.
I'm about to, because I don't. There's nothing in my hand I want to discard, and that'll put me down to 26 life. All right, well, I gotta do this. So I'm gonna tap out, take 2 life. I'm gonna bring out my commander, and I'm actually. What's your angel do there, Sarah?
Once she is on the field, she has flying, vigilance, and makes all the permanents I control indestructible.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight her. So my 7/6 is gonna fight her. Pew, 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 pew.
She's not on the field.
No, not your
She's
your
not.
commander, the angel you just played.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sarah Sarah Avenger, flying vigilance, 3/3. So you're wanting to fight her?
Well, I don't like that, but your thing that gives you life, I don't, Yeah, I'll fight your angel. Pew, pew, pew. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And your commander is what?
A
power and toughness?
7/6.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Yeah. And then that's all I can do. Oh, I have to decide. I don't think I can afford 10 life, so I guess I have to discard. So I'm going to discard Druid of Purification, and I'm going to fuck. I'm gonna take 5 life.
Oof.
Yeah, and then I'll go to my instep, and now I control a creature with power 5 or greater, so I will draw a card. And I'll pass there.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Oh, Chad just did another donation. So
Okay.
Save us, Chad.
Save us with the 10 or the 2.
So I need a 10 or a 2. It's like gambling here. Because what also could happen is Chad said he felt bad. Don't feel bad,
Or give
Chad.
me a sunbird. Give me the sunbird.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 6. Oh, Chad is just killing us.
Mana barbs.
Oh, so
I'm not familiar.
if I remember, let's confirm this. This is the one where when you tap your mana, you lose 1 life.
Yep.
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 For
that's
each mana tapped?
fantastic.
Yep.
And Jace's erasure trigger. I'm gonna target you, Jason.
Hold on now.
'Cause of-
Jason's erasure.
Okay, so that's on there now. So what's happening? Oh, to discard?
Yeah, no, you're gonna mill your top card.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. Oh no, my Nyx's Shrine to Nyx. Gone.
I will play the snow-covered plains again. Do I really want to take 4 life?
It'd only be. Oh, for that double mana, would it be twice?
Oh no, it would be just 1.
Yeah.
It'd just be 3.
What is it called again? See,
Okay,
I had these all written down in case I forgot them because I kind of looked them up. What is it again? Mana what?
Mana barbs.
I should
Mana
know. What I
barbs.
know. Yeah, mana.
1, 2, 3 from tapping my mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Queza,
Yeah.
Augur of Agonies. Do I discard?
So you have to discard either 2, or you can discard 1, take 5 life, or take 10 life.
I'll discard a Psychic Corrosions, taking 5.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. And draw. I will play a Plains for the turn. And I'm at 31 life.
Chad is out for blood, man. By the way,
Know
The
it.
dice are.
I'm pretty sure your creature, Sarah, in case you haven't been keeping track, is all creatures, right?
Whenever another
So
enters the battlefield, not
so-
just my
Yep.
battlefield.
So I've played a creature and Chloe played a creature.
So you'd
Yeah,
get to-
and it's not a May ability, it's a you gain 1 life, so I will take those.
Yep. So yeah, go ahead and gain that life.
Thank you for that reminder. I will. Well, I'll pay 4 life to tap 4 mana because I'm bringing out Quicksilver Amulet. It is
Oh,
an
nice.
artifact where I can pay 4 to tap it and put a creature card from my hand onto the battlefield.
Good card. Very good card.
Yeah, especially in this deck. Angels are expensive, man. Okay, this doesn't want.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just gonna use the computer. It doesn't want to rotate as swiftly as I want it to. So that is now on the field. And with that, I will discard Moon Silver Spear and take 5 life. Or no.
You already took 5. Yeah.
Because that's... Well, no, because Mana Barbs replaced the other one, or that's in addition to the
Oh, it's
other
in
one?
addition to. So it sucks. It
Okay.
really sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
Whew, okay.
I have
I
six.
am
I have
passing
6 good enchantments and 6 bad enchantments. So I promise not all bad. Just the dice
They're
hate
not-
us.
We're just not being lucky.
Exactly.
Part of the cards.
Yep. All right. So I will untap. We'll draw. Play a land. So I need to do some shit. I'm gonna tap 3, taking 3 life. I'm gonna Beast Within your Quicksilver Amulet. So destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature token.
Darn.
So rude, but understandably so.
Fuck. I do not want to discard it. I have that. But
Gotta do what you gotta do.
if I take 10.
This is my beast token, by the way. I just flipped the card and put a 3
Oh,
die
I do that too.
on
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Man, I'm gonna discard 2 things. So I'm going to discard that thing, and I'm gonna get rid of Sarah the Viper's Fang. That hurts me.
Oh, that hurts.
I know, but it's just like,
Such a good card.
yeah, that hurt. That one hurt. All right, I'm gonna tap 2, but one of them is gonna be my creature, so I only have to take 1 damage. To play Liquid Metal Torque, I can add a colorless, or I can tap it and target non-land permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types. And I'm actually gonna have to take 10 damage.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah,
It's looking grim.
yeah.
It's looking grim in here.
Grim grin.
So I'm gonna keep being brutal. I'm gonna tap Liquid Metal Torque to turn your commander into an artifact, Chloe. I'm gonna attack you with Kogla, and I'm gonna destroy your commander.
No.
Wow.
And then you'll take 7.
Yeah.
Oof. As we say.
And then just to keep hurting myself, don't worry, I'm not long for this. To keep hurting myself, I'm gonna tap 2 from Ancient Tomb, take 3 damage. To tap Endless Atlas, draw a card. And then at my end step, I'll draw a card. and pass.
You aren't wrong, Chad. This game is going to end very quick.
Yeah. If there's time for a second, I'm down. I don't know what
Okay.
time
I
we
wouldn't
got.
mind.
Because this one's going real
Playing
fast.
Flames.
And I think next stream I'm getting rid of that. Because the Painful Quandary, it seemed good, but when you realize it's doubled, it's brutal.
Yeah, that makes it go quick.
I'll tap 2,
Yeah.
taking 2 life. Playing a Faithful Mending. And I'll discard 2 cards, gain 2 life, and draw 2 cards.
I pretty much drew cards, so I had
And I have
cards
to
to
discard 2 more cards.
so I could have cards to discard.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of draw on this deck, unfortunately. I have a lot of search for land or search for creature, but I don't have a lot of draw.
All right.
I have to do it this way. Discarding 2 for Faithful Mending. And I'm gonna hit Jason with both of those Faithful Mending Jace's Erasure triggers.
Okay, so it's 2.
Rip.
Yeah.
2 lands. I'm not mad about that.
The whiff. That is all I can currently do, so I'll pass.
I know you're taking the anger out on me, but I just rolled the dice, and I guess I made the list. So okay, it's my fault.
You
Yep,
did make
it's
the
still all
list
you.
of the enchantments that are up there.
Chad's the one who donated, though, so let's all blame Chad for giving me money.
Hey, maybe he was donating for good causes, and you ruined it.
I know.
All right, untap, upkeep, drawing. Let's see. I somehow. Oh no! Wait. Chloe gained health, so now I'm not the most. I will tap 3 and pay 3 life to bring out Oblivion Ring. Enchantment. When it comes into play, remove another target non-land permanent from the game. And when O-Ring leaves the play, then the card is returned to play under its owner's control. And I am going to inflict this upon Jason's commander.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna put it back in my command zone. But that still did slow me down.
But it got it off the field at least.
Yep.
Yes. 100%.
And honestly, this is a 3/3 beast token. I'll swing 3 at we'll spread the load. Well, no. Swing 3 at Jason.
Man. I feel like I've upset some people.
I'm just making things go quicker.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I'm dead. If I don't discard, I'm dead, right? Because now I'm under 10 life.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't discard at least 1 when you play something, you're dead on board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 5 and discard Deathless Angel.
All right.
And that will end my turn.
God, if I tap I might just be dead because I got to tap the mana. Whew. Okay, the fact that we got these 2 is just brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so brutal.
I will drop a turn. I'll play a land. Like the spell I want to play costs 7, and it's not even worth it. That'll put me to 2 life. Like.
And then you'd have to discard 4 on top of it.
Yep. I'm gonna tap 2, but I'm using my artifact and my creature, so I don't have to pay a
2.
life. To tap Endless Atlas to draw a card. Oh, good, it's a land. And then I think I'm gonna kill myself. So.
Let's see it. It's the best way to go out.
I'm gonna tap.
Death by tapped mana.
I'm gonna tap for 7, taking 7 life.
Wow.
Go down to 2. to play Dawnglade. What really sucks is I was really excited to play this card because I bought it yesterday and it's going to kill me. So Dawnglade Regent. When Dawnglade Regent enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. I just love the Monarch mechanic, but it ain't gonna matter. As long as you're the Monarch, permanents you control have hexproof. And then I'm just not gonna discard and take 10 life and let you ladies duke it out.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Jeez. Okay.
I
what a move.
don't think there's
What a
much I
move.
can do, so I will pass.
All right.
I did this
Turn
to
will
myself.
go to me.
But
I'll
by
draw.
the way, just remember now that I'm out of the game, that means my enchantment goes with me. So now you only have to do it once for the
Beautiful.
Was that last card you played? Is that a creature?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna gain a life
Oh yep.
before you die.
Yeah. No problem.
And on my draw, Sarah, you will mill a card from the top of your library from Jace's.
Alright. Curse of Exhaustion. That's kind of okay.
Play a land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play Queza. Taking 6. No, I'd only take 5. Okay. And then I will have to take 5. And that will be my turn.
What's the power and toughness on Quizza?
It's a 3/4.
3/4. Okay. All right. Let's see. Jason's out of the game, so this beast token is gone now, right?
Nope. You still get it.
No?
Nope, you would keep
Okay.
that. Yep.
Cool. All right, let me get it back to 3. All right. Untap my 4 lands. Untap this beast. And sorry, Queza came into play, so I will gain a life from that.
Yes, indeed.
I'm not always timely, but I'm doing better at remembering. Drawing a card for turn. I don't have the mana for it. So I will... I will discard Avacyn Guardian Angel
Oh
and
no.
end my turn.
I will untap and draw. On my draw trigger, you will mill a card. I will gain a life, and you will lose a life from
Milling of
Queza.
Flames. Losing a life from Queza?
Yes.
Okay.
I will tap 1 land to go down 1. Play a perpetual timepiece. And I cannot discard, so I'll take 5.
Oof.
Rough. And that will be my turn. I will pass.
All
Next
right.
game, I'm just gonna ban number 10. If I roll 10, I'm rolling again. It's
Yeah, valid.
Too cruel.
It's too
It's
brutal,
so
man.
cruel.
Yeah.
All right, drawing a card for turn. I've run out of mana. That happens
Uh-oh.
in this deck. I guess I'll discard Sun Titan.
Oh no, that feels
Whoa,
bad.
that hurts.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. It's part of a beautiful, I guess you might call it a combo. It can do fun things in this deck. But
Of course,
that's
Sun
all I can
Titan.
do. So passing turn.
Great. I will untap and draw. I will gain a life. You'll lose a life and mill a card from Jace's.
Millen of
2.
Plains. Ouch.
I'll tap 6, taking 6, playing a Shiok, Sculptor of Fears, discarding an austere command. Wanted to hold on to that, but I cannot take the 5 life.
Right.
Nope.
I will be at 4.
See, when I
I will go for 5.
put these on here, painful
Mhm.
quandary sounded good, but we rolled this last game too, and the problem is the whole idea is everyone gets the enchantment, so I didn't think about the double trigger, and that is just brutal. Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
the double trigger just kills it. Yeah, so that one's it's a little too powerful, I think, for this.
Yeah, I will tap. I will tick a Shiok up. Her uptick is I draw a card. Each player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. So I will draw a card.
All right.
And then I will get a draw trigger from Queza and Jace. You'll put another card on the bottom or into your graveyard.
Into
and then I'll
graveyard.
and you'll lose a life.
Whew.
And that will be turn.
Well, at least you're able to do things.
I'm trying my best.
At least I
live
get
in
to
office
see
life.
the cards in my deck. They're just going straight to the graveyard, is all.
Right.
Well, I can't play that card either, so I guess I am discarding Akroma's Memorial,
Oh no.
Oh, I love that
Oof.
card.
which
See.
makes for a nice Akroma replacement if she hasn't found her way to my hand. But yeah, that's all I can do.
I will untap. Now I have to be extra sparing with the mana I tap.
Right.
Play another island. I will tick up. You'll lose a life. I'll gain a life from Queza,
And
and you'll mill your top one. And then I will go
Explorer's
up to.
Scope.
I will go up to 8 on a Shiok to draw another card and do the same thing again.
That's the uptick is 2 cards that I mill.
No, you just
Or-
one.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah, you mill 2 cards from her. 2 cards
Okay.
from her uptick, sorry.
Okay. Day of Judgment and Swords to Plowshares.
I think I'm just gonna pass. Slow but
All right.
steady.
This is where it grinds to a halt.
Yeah.
I almost have enough mana for that one. Well, discarding Battle Grace Angel.
Oh no.
Are you missing all these
And-
lands? Ooh,
Oof, it feels bad.
right.
I know. I've had to mill at least 2 planes this game.
The bright
They're
side is
precious.
you're not taking mana damage, so I mean,
True.
This is true.
you do have the
And I
highest.
still have
life.
1 card in hand, so even if there's something I want to play, like I have a backup.
Right.
Well, passing turn.
All right. I will.
I mean, if enough turns go by, I'm still gonna die from your commander.
yeah.
One
I will
man
draw-
or 1 life at a time.
I'll
Right.
draw a card, gaining a life. You'll lose a life, and you'll mill your top. Play Swamp per turn. And
Look at
I
all that
will-
Beautiful land you're not tapping.
tick a Shiok again to draw a card, gaining a life. You'll lose a life, and you'll mill your top 2.
I'm gonna roll and
Oh,
just see if.
Reliquary Tower. And Akroma's Vengeance.
Then I'm gonna do something probably stupid, but we're gonna
Uh-oh.
do it anyways too. So I'm basically gonna be tapping out here.
Oh, okay.
For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Taking 7 to play an Archon of Cruelty.
Is that a creature?
It is. You'll gain a life.
I'll gain a life.
It has flying. Whenever Archon of Cruelty ETBs or attacks, target opponent will sack a creature or planeswalker, discard a card, lose 3 life. I'll draw a card and gain 3 life.
I do all those 3 things?
Yeah, so you're
Oh
gonna
gosh.
sack
I'll
sack a creature or planeswalker,
Sack my token.
discard a card,
Uh-huh.
lose 3.
Oh. Okay. I'm discarding the one card I had in hand, which was Platinum Angel, and it would have been really funny.
No.
And
I'll gain
lose
3
3.
life.
That would have been perfect.
And I will draw the card, and I will gain a life. You'll lose a life from Quasar, and you'll mill your top from Jace's.
Oh my gosh, this is like death by the slowest mill ever.
Right?
1 or 2 cards at a time.
And I will pass.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, I will draw.
Is that a land?
It is.
Oh no, the worst time.
Uh,
The worst time.
whatever. Esper Panorama. I can tap it for a colorless, or I can pay 1 and sack it for a plains.
Okay.
The shuffle might be nice, but I don't know if it matters at this point.
Is it worth
I
the 1
guess
life?
I guess I'm taking 5 life.
Yeah, go out like I did. Wait, why? You didn't play anything.
Because I don't have anything to discard.
No, that's only if you play a spell. Have you been discarding cards and not having to?
God damn it.
I just thought you had
no.
I thought you just had more than 7 cards in your hand.
No.
That only triggers.
No, I was sitting on just Platinum Angel for like 5
No,
rounds.
that only-
oh god,
that
I made
only-
it even more painful than it already was.
That only triggers
The
when you
most
play a
painful
spell.
of quandaries.
Well, I think
I'll take the L. There's no way we can backtrack
Yeah.
all that.
I think
so.
this game needs a redo. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely have to run it back.
Sorry, guys. Oh, that painful quandary. No, it's not me. It's Chad. Thanks, Chad. Oh man. Yeah. So, yeah, that's only when you play a spell.
My bad.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start over. We'll give
Because
that.
I mean, next round.
Next round.
I mean, Chloe could kill me here.
yeah.
Well,
You
next
could
round,
swing
I
all
make you
out.
draw. I make you lose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. If you're at 4,
Because this is
I
only
can
a
swing
1/1.
Archon.
So
And Archon's a flyer, 6/6. So
kill me.
I will swing Archon for 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh whoosh.
Good game. That was brutal.
It
Well,
was so brutal. This is a very fun way to play Magic. I
you.
like it.
I
It's
actually-
very chaotic.
So what gave me the idea is there's this guy that I watch who does Resident Evil content on YouTube,
oh sick.
and he'll play Resident Evil games, and he does a dice lock where if people donate, he rolls like this virtual dice, and he'll do something like knife only or can't use healing items. And I was like, oh, it's genius. And I was like, I want to do something like that for this. So I thought the idea of like we can bring in these enchantments, because some of these, like, you know, even if they're not in our color code, like it would still just be like, I just want to see what kind of chaos it would create if like everyone got access to these.
Well,
Yeah.
it does create chaos.
It's
Yep.
even crazier that it's like each person gets it and not just like an overall board effect where it only triggers once. It makes it even more chaotic.
Yep.
Mhm.
But I think painful is a little too much. Like I
Yeah,
said,
that's
when I read it, I liked the idea of 5 life or discard. That's not bad. But when you have to do that twice,
and could you imagine having a another
Oh.
person here
Yeah.
having
It
to
would
do
have
it
been an
3
even shorter
times?
round.
Right.
15
Yeah,
life for discard 3?
yeah, that'd be brutal. All right, I'm gonna play the same deck because I feel like I didn't really get to play it.
I mean, I'm also gonna play the same deck.
That was
I
a
really only have one playable deck, so
that was a warm up, folks. We're gonna go ahead and go
Yeah, as the
again.
warm up, we're gonna bring it back.
goodness.
All right. This time, Chloe, I'll let you decide since you were the winner. You can go first or last.
Let's roll a dice about it. That's a spin down.
Okay.
My deck doesn't really care if it goes first or last.
Gotcha.
I'll go last.
All right. So
It even said so.
we'll
Jason,
what's up?
what rules do you go by for Mulligan?
I do infinite mulligan. I don't care. Just
Oh,
get
well,
a good.
I mean, I didn't have to go down to 5 last game.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
See, the whole game was just. It was
didn't
doomed from the start.
Shuffle my hand back in.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, you know, get a good starting hand, have a good game. That's all that matters.
I'll keep this hand.
Okay, so go ahead and reset your life, and we'll try this again. All right, so Sarah, I'm gonna let you go first again, or I guess you could choose first or last.
All right, I'm redrawing here.
Okay.
Apparently
So
I'm
if anyone donates this game around, just so you know, 10 is not happening.
Yeah, 10 is off limits.
If
No
I get on 10, I'm rolling again. Yep.
I can work with this. Okay. So I'm going first.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
One sec. Let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make sure everyone's got a hand they're happy with.
I am
Yep.
more than happy to take this hand.
I can work with this.
Sure. We'll see. It's okay.
All right. I will drop a turn. Drop a plains. And that will end my turn.
Okay. I will drop a turn. I will drop a snow-covered forest. Actually, I lied. I will drop a Druid Arbor. It is a land creature. It's a 1/1, but it taps for a forest. And but it is
Right, Art in good way.
oh yeah, but it is affected by summoning sickness, so I will do that one first. Pass.
Okay. I will draw a card. I will play a Maestro's Theater. It's from the new Streets of Capernia set.
Nice.
When it ETBs, I sack it. When I do, I search my library for an island, swamp, or mountain card. Put that onto the battlefield, tap, shuffle, and gain a life.
Holy shit,
Nice.
that's a great card.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people saying that they don't like them, and I'm just like, why? It's so good.
Yeah. Toby. Nope, he's gone.
And I'll grab planes, gain my life, and that will be my turn.
Yeah, that's great because it can
Alright.
fetch you those triple lands, like the forest,
Yeah,
island, swamp.
The triomes.
Yeah, like, how is that bad?
Right?
Not bad for turn one play.
All right, guys, Chad is at it again. He is.
Oh
Chad
no, not
donated?
again.
Yeah. So
Quick, let me take my turn first.
I know he does it right before your turn.
Traumatized
Okay,
now.
So instant speed. Here we go. 6. God damn it, Chad.
Is it Mana Barbs again?
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Well, that
I
one's not as bad.
can work. I can find a way to work with that.
That was just brutal with the other one, but by itself,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Oh
but
wait,
we're
except
still
I'm playing
taking
big
two.
creatures, Chad.
We're still taking 2 every time we tap a mana, though.
Just 1, not 2.
Mhm.
Is it not like Painful Quandary where it?
Multiple
no,
triggers.
because wait, yeah, shit. So we played that wrong last game.
So anytime
Yeah.
a land is tapped or your land is tapped.
Yeah, let me check. that.
Whenever a player taps a land for mana,
Oh, you're
so
right.
that'd be 3. It would be 3 since there's 1 on each board.
What have I done?
Oh, jeez.
All
What?
right.
What? This is madness.
Jason.
You
All
could have
right.
rat it where it's a simultaneous board effect and it only triggers once.
Yeah, let's
You have the power.
do that. I'm calling
Okay.
executive. Yeah.
Executive decision.
So we'll just say for the, yeah, I'm gonna change some of these because Again, I'm kind of screwing with all this. So now that I'm seeing this in action, I'm like, okay, some of these are a little
Too
intense.
powerful.
When everybody has one, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So let's just say the effects. So everyone will get it, but it's only going to affect us one. I don't know.
What?
Let's just say this. So none of us. How about this? None of us actually get these enchantments. It's just the enchantment is now present. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So-
it's like a table
One
effect.
instance of the enchantment.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Instead of enchanting a player, we're enchanting the board.
Exactly. I like that.
Ah,
the
I like
table.
that. I like that.
Yeah. That works. I think that makes it.
So it's
yeah.
ongoing, but it's only one trigger.
Yep. So the enchantment's
Okay.
here, but we all don't have one. Yeah. That.
Gotcha.
I think that's
I
how
like
it should
that.
be. Yep. Okay. So only once.
All right. Having said that, I will proceed with my turn to draw, play a plains, and
Tap it.
I will tap 2
Hell yeah.
and take 2.
That's better than. God, what would that have
Taking,
been?
What, 6?
Yeah,
No,
better than
yeah,
taking
6.
6 right off the bat.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
gonna draw a lightning greaves
Oh
on
yeah.
the field.
Ooh.
Equipment. Equipped creature has haste and cannot be the target of spells or abilities. 0 to equip. So that's gonna just chill over there. And I will end my turn.
All right. I will draw for turn. I will play a snow-covered forest and pass.
Oh, okay.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
I will play a plains. Not a plains, but an island. Sorry. Tapping 1 to take 1. And play a Delver of Secrets. At the beginning of my upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal it. And if it is an instant or sorcery, I can transform Delver.
All right.
Do we get to know what the transformation is, or do we have to wait till
Sure.
it transforms?
I can show you. It is a Insectal Aberration, a 3/2 with flying.
Okay.
And that will be turn.
All right.
All right. Untap.
Oh
Upkeep.
yeah. It's your turn.
And draw.
Oh
And
yeah,
draw.
Chad. Command Tower goes in every deck.
Yeah. If you don't have command tower, I mean, I don't have it in a
April.
mono color, but if you have 2 or more
Yeah.
colors and you don't have command tower, yeah,
Yeah. Doesn't make sense for mono.
you can have it for flavor.
For flavor.
Oh, I could have attacked.
I
one of you
will
guys
end
with
my turn
1/1.
here.
What? Suspicious.
Very
Just saying.
suspicious.
Hey,
Mana
I
and
gotta
light,
watch my life here, okay?
Fair point.
especially after last game.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Play a land. Tap 3. Take 3. To play Shaman of Forgotten Ways. I can add 2 mana in any combination of colors to my mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. Then he has a Formidable, which costs 9 and 2 green. I can tap him. Each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. Activates this ability only if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater. Don't worry, he's mostly for the mana. But
So
Yeah.
you say.
So you say.
I actually always forget about that part. Like one day I was reading him, I was like, oh, that's fucking brutal. So like if you have no creatures, I could just be like, hey, guess what? You did. But don't worry about that. Pass.
Alright, I will untap and draw. Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay. I'll play a Swamp.
Ooh.
Tapping 3 to play a Chasm Skulker.
You gonna take
Uh,
3 as well?
Yes.
Take that 3.
Chasm Skulker states whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Chasm Skulker. When Chasm Skulker dies, put X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk onto the battlefield, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on Chasm Skulker.
Squid tokens.
Yes,
Wow.
squids.
Can you remind me what
Yeah.
Island Walk does?
Island Walk means if you have an island in the lands you control, it can attack without being blocked.
So we're good because neither of us have islands.
We're good.
Yeah.
We don't have blue.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Drop of planes. And I suppose I will pay 2. I will take 2. Oop, there we go. And our good buddy Sarah Avenger's coming back.
Yeah, they're back.
Let's slap some boots on her.
Ooh.
So she now has haste, and if I remember correctly, not being the target of spells or abilities is equivalent to Shroud.
Yep. So you
Okay,
also
that's what I
can't
thought.
target her.
That's okay.
Yep.
That's okay. Your dude Jason does not have reach, does it?
He does not.
Let's throw 3 in the air at you.
Man, I feel like I'm just
And
being
she also has vigilance, so she doesn't need to tap.
just getting picked on this game. All right. That's fine.
I don't know. I'm kind of partial to see these squids hatch.
Now you
Look,
are.
for the utter
Sorry,
chaosness
that'll
of it.
happen.
Until she's got like 20 of them.
Yeah, well,
Thanks,
we'll cross
squids.
that bridge when we come to it.
Right.
All right, I will pass my turn.
All right. Untap. D-roll. Play a land. Tap 2. 6. Take 4 life. Bring out my commander. All right. Remind me what your creatures do, Chloe. I remember the squid one. What's the other guy do?
Delver's Secrets is a 1/1, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I can look at the top card of my library and reveal it. If it's an instant or sorcery, I can transform Delver into a 3/2 flyer.
And what happens if he's a 3/2 flyer? Just a 3/2 flyer?
It's just a fleet 2. It's just a vanilla 3/2 flyer.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fight your squid guy.
Oh
No, my squid! It's gonna die with no squids to come onto the board.
Yes, that's exactly
Tragedy.
why.
No.
no! Okay, well, she plays black, so there's probably something in there that can.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of recursion in here.
Nice. That's it. Pass.
All right.
I would have
I
fought the
will,
angel, but it had the boots. I'm sorry.
And
Nah.
draw. That would be great way later on. So for now, I'll play another island. I'll tap for 4 to play Queza, taking 4.
Quaze is back. Back again.
And I will pass.
Okie dokie.
Not my squid dreams.
Untap.
No
There's
cal-
not enough squid to make calamari,
Yeah, no-
unfortunately.
No squid.
my
Sorry.
dreams were gone.
Oh, I would love some calamari right now.
Same. Calamari sounds amazing.
I denied the calamari.
You know what? I might go get sushi after this.
Oh, I wish.
Okay, my land per turn is a Grixis Panorama. Taps for 1 uncolored, or I can pay 1 and tap it, or pay 1 and sack it, and get a plains if I so choose. But I do not so choose as of right now. As of right now, I will. That's a good choice. I will pay 2. I will lose 2. I will bring out Doubling Cube.
The cube.
Pay 3 to tap and double the amount of each type of mana in my mana pool.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I get more bang for my life points, if I'm understanding that correctly.
Yep.
And with that, So Chloe, your dude has not transformed.
No, so I do not have flying.
Okay, let's throw 3 at you. I'll try to play even.
Sounds good.
And with that, I will end my turn.
Untap. D-roll. I'll play a land. Crawling Barrens. It's colorless, or I could pay 4 and put 2+1/+1 counters on Crawling Barrens. Then you may have it become a 0/1 elemental creature token until end of turn. It's still a land. I'll tap 2. 4, take 2 damage. Gotta get all my mana dorks out here so I don't be taking this damage. So I'm gonna play Carmetra's Acolyte. I can tap her to add an amount of green to my mana pool equal to my devotion to green.
And devotion is however many non-land permanents you have that are green.
How many like symbols of green they have? So like right
Symbols
now,
of green.
yeah,
Okay.
right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Then for one more, I'm gonna play Ulvenwold Tracker. Target creature for 1 in a green, I can tap it, and target creature you control fights another target creature. I'll take 1 damage. And then, just to keep making Chloe mad at me here, she's got hexproof. I'm sorry.
How could you?
I'm gonna pay 2, take 2, and play Nature's Way. Target creature you control gains vigilance and trample until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. That'll be your commander.
So how much?
7.
Mm.
Don't worry. I too am going to
Well
spread
done.
the love. I'm going to now, with my vigilance trample, attack Sarah. And when I attack you, I get to destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm going to destroy your thing that doubles your mana or triples your mana or whatever.
No. Wait. So who are you attacking me with?
My commander.
Which one? My commander. Okay.
7, 6.
In response to that,
No.
I'm gonna tap 1, take 1, and play Swords to Plowshares, and
Yes!
exile it.
All right. So that will still destroy your artifact, though. But
Dang it. Okay.
my commander will die.
I will. Or you gain life equal to its power.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
So I guess I gave you some life,
Thank
but
you.
got it off the field.
All right. We all just be killing commanders here.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
game where commanders don't stick around.
Right.
I will untap. I will look at my top. I will reveal it. It's an austere command, which is a sorcery, so I can transform my Delver.
So now you got a flyer.
I do. I have a 3/2 flyer.
I don't like that Austria command.
It's just chilling in my hand. I will tap 1, 2, and 3 to play a Psychic Corrosions. It states whenever I draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard.
Woo! I don't like that.
And then as land per turn, I will replay again the Orzhov Ballistica, bouncing a swamp to my hand.
Nice. Don't forget that 3 damage, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will pass on that.
All right.
All right. I will untap. Upkeep, draw. It's my best move here. I think that's a good move. We are going to actually I'm going to pay 3. Take 3. And play Spear of Heliod. Legendary
Ooh.
enchantment artifact. Creatures I control get +1/+1. 3 to equip, 3 to tap and destroy target creature that dealt damage to me this turn. That is now on the field. And lastly, I will pay 1 more, take 1 more, and I will sack my Grixis Panorama to look for a Plains, which will go into play tapped.
Sweet.
Which is right there. Shuffling my library as I will swing my 4/4 flyer now at Chloe.
Okay.
You're
One,
so
two,
offended.
3, 4. I can't believe this.
Okay. And with that, I end my turn.
Okay. Let me see if I can do some things. Tap. So my commander now costs 8. So I'll play a land.
Welcome to the club.
Hey. So 2 and 4. So I gotta do some math in my head. Yeah, okay. So for 4, taking 2 damage, because I tapped 2 lands, I'm gonna play Sereth, the Viper's Fang. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. Other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof, which is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I could pay 1, tap her, untap another target creature, or land you control. Oh, dang, I didn't realize that. Then I'll tap my girl here to add a devotion of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So tap 3 more, take 3 damage. Bring back my
commander.
Yep. And the only thing I can fight, I'm sorry, Chloe, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm going to fight your flyer.
No.
She
will die.
She has the Greaves. I'm sorry.
The almighty Greaves.
Yep. If I had 1 more mana, well, no, I still couldn't fight it because of the Greaves. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. I will untap and draw. Playing a swamp for turn. I'll pay 5 for an Exquisite Blood.
Ooh, nice.
Whenever an opponent loses life, I will gain that much life, and I also missed my Psychic Corrosion trigger, so you will both mill 2.
So now when any of us pay mana, you're gonna gain life off of that.
Yes, and I will take 1,
Oof.
2, 3, 4.
I'm milling an Armillary Spear and a Quicksilver Amulet.
That's kind of the cool thing about this setup is like little things like that, right? It can work in your favor. Oh man, my new guy, the Monarch dude, got milled.
Rip.
Oh no!
I know.
Okay.
I just want to play.
I will pass my turn.
All right. I will untap all this mana.
Oh, that glorious mana.
All this mana. All 5 of it. And I will draw. And I will pay 2.
Okay.
Take 2.
So I will gain 2.
And I will play Shared Triumph, which is an enchantment. I am choosing the creature type of Angel, of course. And they now get a +1/+1. So I now have a 5/5 flyer. I am investing everything in her. Having said that, You still don't have a flyer or a reacher, do you, Jason?
Nope.
Let's try and keep things even. I'll swing 5 at you.
All right.
You'll take 5. I will gain 5.
This is getting scary.
Feels good to be back in the 25 plus club.
Right. Welcome.
I might not stay here for long. I will now end my turn.
All right. Untap. Untap. Draw for turn. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is go to combat. I'm going to swing at you, Sarah, and destroy your lightning greaves.
Okay.
And that'll send a 7/6 your way. It doesn't have trample though, so you could block, but it does have death touch because it's tapped.
Yeah, I could. And you said the power is 7?
Yeah.
7/6?
7/6.
All right, I will take the 7.
All right. Then I'll pay 2. Tap this dude, have my commander fight your angel. And kill it.
What's your commander at?
A 7/6.
Oh, right. Okay. It's a 5/5. Dang it.
It's
Okay.
okay. I can help us.
Okay. Then I'll tap this to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
9, 10,
hold the
11.
phone.
Uh-oh.
There's an instant to be played.
Blue player has a response.
Chad.
Chad is here
Oh,
with the
Chad has a response.
donation.
All right, Chad. 9. There's that Sunburn's invocation.
Yes.
What, is that a good one?
Let's go.
is.
Sunbird's such a good card.
All right, what does that one do again? Let's put it in the chat.
So whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is that spell's mana value. You may cast a spell with mana value X or less from among the cards revealed this way without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Nice.
Is it showing X cards or up to X cards?
You have to reveal the top X. Yeah.
Okay. So if I play like a 6 to play, I have to reveal 6 cards. And
Yes.
from among them, I can play one that has 6 or less, and the
Yep.
rest go in the graveyard.
No, bottom of the
No,
library.
bottom of your library.
Bottom of the library. Okay.
All
Gotcha.
right, but I paid 11 to tap the shaman. Each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls.
No!
No! This is exactly why I
Damn.
got 7 earlier. Can I respond to that real quick?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm because it might not matter anyway, but I'm gonna tap 3, take 3, and I'm gonna activate Spear of Heliod's ability to destroy target creature that dealt damage to me this turn. So that's going at your commander.
Okay.
Oh, but Chloe didn't have a creature either, did she?
No.
No,
That it meant nothing.
that's game.
It meant
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If I could have survived one more turn, I was gonna play that austere command finally.
Oh yeah, that would have so.
And set your board back to the rest of us.
Wow. Dang.
GG.
That was a good game though.
That was.
Sanctify. Resource chance.
It felt
You,
a little more
you finally got
balanced.
the sunbird.
I finally
that you
got the
wanted.
Sunbird, and as soon as it's played, we die.
Well, thanks,
I was
Chad.
gonna get to play a card with 6 mana, Next turn.
What would it have been? I'm curious. Or is it too late? Did you-
I've already started
Oh,
shuffling,
okay, me
so
too,
I.
My
yeah.
next card was a board wipe, but I don't know if I would have had the mana for it.
It's okay because I was gonna board wipe.
Yeah.
That's like the whole thing for this deck is like get all my shit invincible, get in the nuclear bunker, and then board wipe.
You have to get in the bunker.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I have some
loot.
fun like life gain stuff in here too that didn't really get to come out, but that's okay.
This deck really likes life gain.
Right.
It's what it does.
Well, that was fun. I'm glad we got to do 2.
Yes.
And it kind of let me sort of figure out this whole enchantment thing. I like the idea of it just it's just there, but not everyone
Yeah.
has one. I think everyone having one is
Yeah.
it's too chaotic that way.
Yeah, it
Uh,
makes Painful Quandary less of a terrifying card to be there.
It does because then
Yeah.
it's just one, and that's
Nobody
and like,
likes hemorrhaging life points.
yeah, like
Exactly.
because choosing 5 life or 1 card, that's not that bad, but when it's 10 life or 2 cards, that is brutal. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, thank you, Chloe, for joining us. Sarah, don't
Yeah,
leave
of
just
course.
yet. I'm gonna
Thank you.
hold on. Don't leave just
This
yet.
is fun.
Sarah. We're gonna go back to our little chitty chat real fast.
That's
But,
fine.
All right.
All right,
Have
Chloe.
a-
We'll
Bye.
chat soon.
Have
Though.
a good one.
Have fun at D&D.
I will do my
Ooh.
best.
All right.
See y'all.
All right, man. That was fun. That was good times, brutal times, but thank you so much,
Exhilarating.
Sarah. What's that?
Exhilarating.
I know. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging. Thank you, Chad, for the chaos. Chad was doing it last time too. But before we head out, if you could just want to let people know where to find you guys or anything you have coming up, shows, tours, music, drop it out for us.
We're starting to get some shows on the books, but I can't talk about any of them yet. They're all like summer and later, so that will eventually be a thing. But if you want to find out when the shows do get announced, follow our social media. We are AfterTime, which is one word. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We also have a Discord server. I can drop a link super quick in the chat.
Oh yeah, please do.
for Our Discord server. Brad and I are doing a podcast where we it's called AfterTime After Hours, where we like to discuss the discographies of different symphonic metal bands and power metal bands, and honestly, whatever band we feel like doing. So the Discord invite link is now in the chat. But that's where we like to hang out, build a community, and we'd love to get to know you and play some music and stuff. So I think that's about all I can pitch right now.
Awesome. Actually,
But AfterTime 2 is in the works.
Sweet. So then the Farthest Shore, that's your debut, yeah?
Yeah, that was our first full-length album,
Okay.
and that came out in September 2020.
That's
so,
awesome. Yeah, I knew you had some stuff before
Yep.
it, so I didn't realize this was like the actual debut. Yeah.
yeah, officially, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So to kind of play it out, the stream, I'm gonna play one more video, which is an older one, Masquerade. So if you wanna
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that one first, and then I'll kind of play it out as we leave.
Yeah, this song was more or less already written by the time I joined the band. This is originally off of our very first EP, which was called The Fall of Light. And if you have a copy, great. If you don't, it's not in print anymore. But then this song was also given the facelift treatment, new orchestration, a whole lot of other crazy awesomeness, and released on the World We've Lost EP, which you can pick up from our web store. And our website is aftertimeofficial.com, and you can get that for yourself. But it's a pretty gothic, epic track. We got to film the music video at the Van Dusen Mansion in Minneapolis, and it was super fun. So it's a very visually pleasing music video.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. I can't wait to see you play or play with you again, musically or magic.
Yes.
So.
Yes, or both.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, yeah, thanks for hanging. I'll see you around, okay? I'm going to play this out. So,
See ya.
bye. All right, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Got chaotic in there, but we figured it out, so that's all right. So let's watch Masquerade Through the Facade. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you next time. I'm going to close out my face cam.